Hey, what's up, rock stars? It's Rox with a little bit of talk about what's at the top of the blog. So let's get to it. All right, rock stars. So again, today we are inside of the house. I don't feel like going outside. It's cold, and I'm gonna be about to start work soon. So all that trying to get out there, pull the Jeep out, move Jada's car, all that, yeah, no. And also update on the car situation. Jada got her car out of the shop. She is fully mobile again. Joe was able to get another rental car after going to 2 enterprises and they were out of cars. He finally was able to get another car, evidently because of COVID. And I mean, COVID has fucked up everything. And nobody has rental cars. Nobody has cars to sell at the car lots. It's just a mess. So he had to Uber a couple of places before he could get his car yesterday. But yeah, Enterprise ended up coming and towing the car because AAA was giving me grief talking about they couldn't find a tow truck in my area to pick up the car, as if we live out in the country some damn where. I live in Atlanta, okay? I live in College Park outside of Atlanta, but even College Park, that's where Hartsfield-Jackson Airport is. So how you telling me you don't have a fucking tow truck to come where we are, you know? It's been drama with AAA recently. I'm about ready to drop them. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Joe got his car rental. They did total his car out. We're waiting on the police report so we can get that moving. And life is finally moving smoother again. Because you guys know your girl, I don't like when things when shit is out of order. It stresses me out. So haven't been sleeping good this week. Can you tell? I mean, it's got, you know, a little peakish around the eyes. I'm just tired. So looking forward to this weekend, Super Bowl, all of that, y'all. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about all that in the video. But we got to get to the bullshit today, you guys. And you know what the first story is going to be. The hell's going on with these damn dick pics that's been leaked all over the fucking place. First of all, Nelly. So evidently Nelly accidentally leaked a video of him getting a blowjob by a young girl, cute girl, baby hair all over the fucking place. Everybody was going on and on about his dick and how, you know, and all I kept thinking was, oh my God, this young girl. Very clearly you can see her in the video. Like, what must her mother and her aunties and her cousins and uncles and daddy, I mean, how embarrassing. If I was her and I knew that my parents was able to see this video, I would be so very embarrassed. They did try to black out her, you know, well, the video that I saw had her face like the right here blacked out, but you know, I'm sure he didn't have that on his close friends. And let's just have a conversation about this close friend situation on IG. Why are you guys sharing this kind of content on even on your close friends on IG? Who the fuck are your close friends that they need to be seeing somebody giving you a blowjob? I mean, you couldn't just tell your homeboys about that. You had to actually show them the video. Like, this is, I mean, there's just all many sorts of levels of wrongness and strangeness to that. You know, so that's why I keep thinking that when people have these videos that leak on close friends on IG, it's on purpose. Because that's not shit that you normally would send to somebody anyway, you know? So miss me with the, yeah, my girl said it was okay, like Hitman Holla said, or in this case, it was accidental. Yeah, no, I'm not believing it. He put it up. Of course, it's always, as soon as somebody sees something like that, they're going to snatch it. They're going to make sure that they videotape it, screen record it so that they can, you know, so that they can post it to social media. That's Louis in the background. He going to shut up eventually, you guys. Anyway, so I'm just like, yeah, I'm not believing that it was accidentally leaked or anything. Now, evidently, Nelly thought that once he did leak this video, where the girl was, you know, she was handling her job. She was handling her business. Okay, as a matter of fact, I think the girl probably did better than how Nelly fared if we was talking about skills and all. But yeah, Nelly, I just was like, okay, so you accidentally leaked this video of your dick, right? But you have just an average size ding. And I'm not understanding why we just leaking average size dings. Now, nobody has a problem with average size dings. I promise you we don't. Okay, maybe when I was younger, I was more infatuated and enamored by the water bottle size ding, you know, the big water bottle, the 32 ounces. Remember those? Okay. Do they even sell those? We don't even see those as much anymore. But back in the day, water bottle size dicks was something that we was all fascinated by. But when I think about something like that today, it's just nothing that interests me. I'm fine with average. I'm fine with average. 20-year-old, you can be doing all that ramming and shit. You can be up there fucking for 2 and 3 hours. It would seem like it was a goal to not be able to function the next day. Couldn't go to work, could barely walk. Coochie is all puffy. And take a couple of extra seconds for the pee to make it through the, you know, those swollen lips. Child, all of that was exciting. 20, 21, 22, 20, all in them ages and everything. I am fucking 51 years old. You know what? Get away from me with that big ass mess. Don't nobody got time for that. We all that ramming, no. 2, 3 hours, no. I gotta go to fucking work in the morning. Let's wrap this shit up. 45 minutes, we gonna be, it's all good. It's done. We don't require all of this extra. So I was looking at it like, I mean, it was fine. It wasn't nothing spectacular. And see, that's the thing. People don't realize that when you leak a video or a picture or something, if we gonna be seeing it, it needs to be something like worthy of us to be fascinated and excited about. Nothing average here. We see this kind of shit every day. So if you're gonna put it out there right. You need to have something on some for real, you know, girth and length and width. We can't all this little bitty. I mean, I'm not saying that it needs to be huge, but yes, it has to be huge when you are leaking a video. Okay, because we want to see something other than what we are used to. We want to marvel at it. We want to sit there and talk about it with our friends. We want to, you know, comment about it on social media. We want to pass it around and make sure that everybody saw it and appreciated it and just was like, yes, that's noise. Okay, get a good close look at it. And that shit that Nelly put out there, I was just like, honey, you could have kept this. I want everybody that just has mediocre, average size things to just keep it. Just, we don't need to see it. We really don't need to see it. And the same for little tiny Fizzle Pop. So evidently he leaked a video, and I'm gonna say that he leaked it because I feel like it was from his vantage point, and child, it looked like he leaked this video. Evidently he was jacking off or whatever have you. And again, average size. I mean, you know, it was cool, but it was just average. It was nothing special. But you know, first of all, I don't even really like to see. That's not the porn that I'm interested in, is watching somebody jack off and then ejaculate. But if you are going to do something like that, again, it needs to be something that we can revel at, that we can marvel at, that we can be so just fascinated with the way that the mechanics went down, you know, that we gonna stay on it, right? Don't nobody want to see this little, whatever this is, drizzling out the top, you know, and you saying a couple of words and whatever, and then that's it. I mean, if you're gonna do it, and you do it right. We want the shit to shoot out like a fucking volcano. We want it to fly across the room. We want it to be something that is really, I mean, really something that we need to talk about. You know, otherwise, what is we doing here? Why is it that you feel like you need to leak this kind of shit? And again, average size, yeah, do a little curving or whatever, but it's just, yeah, I was just like, I'm not really understanding. Okay, I had a good laugh with Bondi yesterday. We was talking about it. She was just like, girl, what is it with these mediocre? I said, I don't know, but they just insist on putting them out there. But like I said, I'm cool with average. All that big shit, the bitch is too fucking old for that. Leave it to the young girls. I know the young girls are still interested in that kind of stuff, but no, I need to be able to walk the next day, you know, get to work, and perform my duties. You remember back in the day when you was young, after you didn't have one of them kind of Child, you can't barely concentrate at work. You got 2 thumbprints on their damn shoulders right here. Your throat hurt. Okay, you tired, hungover, because usually it always involves some sort of alcohol. And I know the kids these days smoke and shit, but I mean, Nelly's was cool. He did have, he has sound effects and everything going on in it. So, I mean, people appreciate that. But other than that, you can keep that shit. Just keep it. Just keep it. And again, I need you to remember the difference. If we actually talking about doing something, we can keep it real nice and average. If we talking about marveling at it, it needs to be something of the spectacular sort. Can you guys remember that, please? And stop leaking these damn videos. And then, you guys, since we on the discussion of ding around here, this sip and paint video that's going around, or people are calling it now SipNSuck. Have you guys seen it? Somebody, and shout out to the rock star that sent me the video the other day. They actually asked me, Roxanne, have you seen it? And I asked, what is it exactly you're talking about? So we had a conversation, and shit didn't just come to me blind. Because if I would have got that video blind, I would have been a little bit offended. I know I'll be asking you guys to send me the shit, but I still don't just send me some shit out the blue like that, So I appreciate you, whoever that was, because I don't remember who it was that did that. But anyway, and then I did get it a few more times, people did send it to me a few more times. But ladies, the whole shit has got to stop. I don't have a problem with this woman if she would have decided that she wanted to hook up with the stripper / model. I think he was the model that they were supposed to be painting. Okay. Now, if she felt like she wanted to hook up with him after the festivities, after we done had a good time with our girls and painting pictures and drinking and laughing and music, and I guess he was walking around, looked like he might have been dancing for him or something. If she wanted to hook up with him afterwards in the privacy of their own, wherever they was going to be, that's one thing. But girl, how you get so carried away at the sipping paint that you actually give this man a blowjob out in the middle of the damn party, out in the open? You sitting here and you so busy trying to lean your head back so that you can give this man a blowjob. And it was the most disrespectful, like Jamila said. I saw your comment on somebody's video, but it was disrespectful the way he was doing, because he was just like bobbing her head, pushing it. And she was all sideways and shit. Listen, if we gonna be giving blowjobs, I need to be comfortable. I can't be all this awkward, and so it just already looked like he didn't even really care about her comfort level. It was all about what he was doing. And then again, girl, you at this party, your homegirls is there, women you don't even know, and you done decided to do something like this. What the fuck is wrong with your nasty ass? You ought to be fucking ashamed of yourself. Again, do you know that your family is watching these videos too? Did you think it was only gonna be contained to this damn party? We are living in the age of social media. Motherfuckers love to put a video out of that. And I know they didn't really put her face out there. At least the video that I saw, they didn't. But trust me, yeah, a whole bunch of people know who the hell that was. That was that nasty ass Tamara was out there just doing some old nasty shit as usual. I was so embarrassed for her. And we done been around our homegirls. Like I remember back in the day when we used to go to Right Track. That was the strip club back in LA back in the day. If it wasn't Right Track, it was Tigers. But we used to go to Right Track because it was right close to where we lived. And it was always one or two ladies that was like the regulars there. They probably was messing with these guys on the side, thought that they was like somebody special. So when we would get in there, we done paid our good hard-earned money to get up in there. And a couple of dollars here and there, but nothing too serious. But these girls would come with stacks of money. They sit their chair right in front of the guy as if they, as if they own him. And of course he gonna stay there because they got the fucking money, But they the ones that would just get just way out. And I done seen a couple of them, not necessarily give like a flat out blowjob, but at least one of them, face down in there, maybe a kiss or two, rubbing all on it. Girl, you was doing way too much. So you always had them kind, and then you had the kind that was there with they homegirls, like it was the bridal shower bachelorette party, and people just got too drunk and too carried away and did too much, and then you see their friend go and get them. Like, girl, okay, that's enough. He done picked you up, put him on his damn shoulders, spun you around, fucked your hair all up, your purse is gone somewhere, and you done spilled your drink, and all this side of you is wet. And you just doing way too much, and you don't even realize it because you just drunk. But your homegirls saw what the fuck was going down. They was like, let me go over here and get this girl for she show the fuck out for real in here, want to take her damn clothes off and everything. Girl, do you know you was at the right track? Do you know what is happening here? No, stop all this. So we've all been victim, or at least we've all seen some shit like this go down, but I ain't never flat out seen somebody just give them a blowjob in the middle of what the fuck is going on out there? Y'all this hard up for some ding out there that you just feel like it's okay to give a blowjob in the middle of a damn party? Girl, please. Absolutely not. So I'm just gonna say again, the whole shit has got to stop. It ain't cute. It's quite embarrassing. I know that girl gotta be embarrassed. I know she gotta be embarrassed. If you have a friend that love to do this kind of shit, I'm gonna need you to have a fucking talk with her, and I'm talking about pronto. And tell her that if she can't seem to set up some sort of meeting between her and this person, then damn it, leave it alone. And if you feel like you can't control yourself, then don't fucking drink or don't smoke or whatever the hell else these kids doing these days. Don't do the shit. So I'm gonna need you to keep your faculties. It is too much out there. I saw that video, I was just like, oh my God. I mean, it's one thing with the Nelly situation, but that girl thought, they was in the privacy of their own little thing. He just videotaped her. But when we at a party, girls, all bets off. You don't get your whole ass up off them that man, child. Anyway, let me y'all nasty ass biatches, cut that shit out. All right, you guys, let me get back into my, had to just tell y'all about it. Stop, get down. Let me get back to the sensible stories of the day. Next story, you guys, Keisha Lance Bottoms. Congratulations are in order to the former mayor of Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, you guys know that she only served one term here in Atlanta. And quite frankly, the people didn't like Keisha Lance Bottoms. They were very disappointed with her. And I don't think Keisha Lance Bottoms liked the city of Atlanta either. So I think the feeling was mutual. I think she was over it. And in Keisha Lance Bottoms' defense, even though she did do some things not the right way, and pissed off a lot of people right at the beginning of her term, she came in during a really tough time, And as a person that didn't have political experience, wasn't seasoned in any kind of way like that, she came in, she came in during COVID. COVID started. She came in the summer of George Floyd, all of the civil unrest that was going on. She made some bad decisions. She pissed off the Atlanta Police Department, and it went downhill from there. So, yeah. She did not run again, and she knew she didn't need to run because she was not going to win. We didn't really know what was going to happen. I figured Keisha Lance Bottoms was going to land on her feet because I know she's a lawyer. She's a successful, smart woman. She was still, somebody was going to want her to work with their company. So I didn't feel like she was going to have any problem, replacing her income. And now we find out that Keisha Lance Bottoms is going to be the newest political correspondent on CNN. Okay, so good for her. I'm happy for her. She seemed to be very happy about it as well. She tweeted that 30 years ago when she went to, I was like 30. Yeah, I guess that's about right. 30 years ago, she's probably late 40s, early 50s. Evidently, she had applied at CNN for an internship program when she was a student, I think at FAMU, she said, and she was turned down. And she was disappointed, of course, but now, 30 years later, talk about a dream deferred, right? She wanted the job then, didn't get it, okay? And this is a lesson for us all. Sometimes when God tells us no, it's not really no, it's not right now, okay? You ain't ready. It's not the time. You're not needed now. You're going to need it. You're going to be needed then. Just hold on. I still got you. Don't lose faith. It's still coming. Okay. And 30 years later, she did get the job that she wanted at CNN, okay? And I'm imagining with a much bigger paycheck, okay, and some experience under her belt, okay? Like my grandmother Rose always would say, keep on living, all right? You can apply all of this shit that you've learned over these years to your newest position, and good for her. I think she's gonna be great on CNN. She's nice to look at. She's a nice looking Black woman. We always love to see a Black woman, even if she was unsuccessful in her bid as a mayor here in Atlanta. It's still good to see Black women prospering, you know, on TV and making their presence known. So I think this is a good thing for her. I think that this is a good spot for her. I think CNN did, did good by putting her, in their roster and making sure that she is also one of the people that are speaking on the things that are going on in the world today. So like I said, congratulations to Miss Keisha Lance Bottoms. She is your newest political correspondent on CNN. Guys, next story up. This is a local story, actually local to Los Angeles, my home, West Coast, always till I die. Ooh. They are saying that Nipsey Hussle's family has decided to open a second Marathon clothing store in the Melrose district, so that they can continue on the legacy, continue on the fight, continue on the brand. Somewhere where people can get to and purchase what they want to get. When I heard the story, though, I must tell you guys that I was actually pretty sad about that, because I know that it was always Nipsey Hussle's dream to, have these kind of things flourish in the neighborhood that he lived in, that he was familiar with, for the Black people, so that they didn't have to be driving all the way to Melrose or to a Santa Monica or to a Beverly Hills, because he very easily could have opened them stores anywhere else, but he chose to have it right there on Crenshaw and Slauson, which is truly, that is the neighborhood for real. So I was kind of like, dang, that's too bad, because in order for his brand to continue on, they've decided that they need to move it. And I know that the first store is still there, but I think that store is still closed. I don't think that store has been open since he was killed. And now Crenshaw and Slauson, it's nothing like it used to be. They're putting that train through there. They're trying to gentrify the area. It very much is gentrified now, but even more so. They've changed the stores around there. And then, of course, that corner where he was, that is a mess now. If it's not a whole bunch of niggas over there, then it's a whole bunch of tourists over there. My people out there in LA tell me that they don't even really feel like it's the most safest area over there. He owned that Fat Burger over there as well. They say it just be a whole bunch of riffraff and niggas just hanging out, and that alley is not safe, and it's just become too much. And I really feel like the reason why the family decided that they needed to move it is because of all of that confusion and just chaos over there. Like I said, the tourists love to get over there, take pictures with the murals that are over there, and just, gawk at, where Nipsey Hussle died, where his store was, all of that. So it's just too much of a mess over there, and the family has decided to move over there. Move to Melrose. So this will be good for the brand, because now people can, they can access it and they can get to the stuff that they want to buy and not have to deal with all of that shit over there, because Crenshaw, that neighborhood then got so crazy up right in that little corner that them tourists that be going over there that's not familiar with the area and going over there at all times of night and all of that shit is not safe. All right. And I know y'all saw Tammy Roman's Super Bowl rules when she said that they are going to be out and they will rob you. I hope people really take that damn PSA that she put out was so on point. Okay, the whole thing about Roscoe's, the whole thing about driving in the traffic, the whole thing about going into the neighborhoods and trying to look at the Black people as if we were some fucking circus animals or something. And also flossing, y'all need to be careful tourists, especially that's going to be in LA with the Super Bowl. We're going to talk about it in a bit, but yeah, they will rob you for sure. And they are going to be out in droves looking for motherfuckers out there that's slipping, that's caught slipping. Even if you're not caught slipping, they will walk up to you and they will take your shit. So that corner over there is just too bad that it's become what it has. But yeah, that's the situation there. His family is opening it over in Melrose, but they say that the first store, I think, is still going to stay open even though it's still closed. So that is the little update on that. Then next story, congratulations are in order to Eve and her husband Maximilian Cooper. They have given birth to a bouncing baby boy. He was born on February 1st, so she's given herself a couple of days to, you know, just enjoy her child, her new son, and her husband without social media having to weigh in and all of that. But she finally let us know just 3 hours ago, as I look at her Instagram post, that little baby, let me give you his name, Wild, I believe that's how you say it, W-I-L-D-E. Is that Wild or is that Wild? I think it's Wild Wolf Fife, F-I-F-E, Alexander Somers Cooper. All right. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has 6 names. That's what motherfuckers do when they're real rich like that. Okay. Y'all know her husband's got plenty of this. The baby, cute little baby, looks like a newborn. All right. I think it's going to take a little time before he gets to growing into him, you know, his face or whatever. But as of now, when I look at him, he looks like a very healthy, bouncy baby boy. Happy for the couple. I wonder if she'll have any more. I know she had a hard time getting pregnant with this one. So she may be one and done. But I guess right now she probably ain't even thinking about having another baby. She's probably glad that this is done, that she can enjoy her new baby boy. Like I said, Mr. Wild or Wild Wolf Fife, Alexander Somers Cooper. Congratulations to the happy couple.